China, pandas, commie blocks everywhere, squat toilets, no Google, Eggman, this viral dance. And this absolute banger. I am proud to announce that this is my first ever long-haul flight in my life, and I am going to the wonderful country of China. This is also going to be a series where I am reviewing Chinese airlines. Let's go! Entering the busy check-in area for Terminal 2 departures, we make our way to the Air China check-in desk. After check-in, heading straight through security was a breeze. Terminal 2 is quite busy at this time of the evening, but most of the flights are operated by Star Alliance and Logan Air and Aer Lingus, which aren't Star Alliance. There's even a Louis Vuitton store, and you can clearly see that it's dominated by Star Alliance, as by this Lufthansa here, this Eurowings, this Swiss A220 and the Turkish Airlines A330 in the background. And with the gate being shown any minute now, I decided to get my bags and start heading for the gate. Of course, after having to wander around so many expensive shops and also grab a bite or two. But then after that, for real, I went to my gate and oh my god, it was a trek. I'll do some kind of epic montage now. Ah yes, and here was my crusty dusty plane to Beijing, a 13-year-old Boeing 777 registered as B2036. They also gave out newspapers, which I thought was interesting. Propaganda. Since I'm flying a Chinese airline, I'll play some Chinese music for you in the background. As someone who flies narrowbody all their life, I found it kinda interesting to see a row of seats down the middle of the cabin. But now passing through business class, which is a 2-2-2 configuration, I make my way to my seat. In economy, seat today was 38L. There's an in-flight entertainment, more on that later. Legroom is actually really good, 8 to 10 fingers, which is good. There's also this thing, this rest for your feet, which is really squeaky. I also got a pillow. I do not know if this is standard on long-haul flights. Can someone let me know down in the comments down below if this is normal or not? And there was a blanket given as well. The headrest had this branded plastic thingy, and it could also move up and down and left and right. So that's always good. There was a recline feature, which is always good, and a little panel to control the IFE system in front of me. The screen itself and the controls were a bit dated, as it's not like the modern screens where everything loads up in an instant. Here you have to wait a bit, but it does the job, to be honest. I was already hyped up to see that there is an in-flight map, and you could also move it. In the seat pocket there were headphones, dual-pinned headphones for the IFE system. There's also a 777-300ER safety card, which I never saw before, so I'm showing it to you guys right now. It's really cool, full of information as always. And there was this wings thingy, whatever it was, think it's something to connect to the internet, which I didn't use personally because the IFE system worked for me. Next up, it was the in-flight magazine. I don't know if these are cigarettes or not on the back. Can someone please translate? Or maybe some kind of cards. Ooh, Wings of China. Oh, here comes the propaganda. To be honest, it's looking through it's an average other airline magazine, but just in Chinese. There's facts, there's figures, there's what to do, what not to do. Overall, really interesting, if I could read Chinese. Here's the dual headphone jack thingy for the headphones, and here, I don't know if you can see really well, but a universal charger is also provided. Getting the large tray table out, it moves! It moves, and I'm really happy about this. That's good that it moves on a long haul flight. The headphones look really cheap, probably made down the road from Beijing airport and saying made in China. The IFC system works with a multitude of things with heavy lag, as you could see. There's lots of facts about Air China, and you can even do shopping. Well, at least try. Pushing back, we get the dose of a famous Air China safety video.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard this Air China flight.
We then began eventually our taxi to runway 09 right. Please excuse me of the poor camera quality. It was really dark and there was a massive amount of rain. But taking off, we begin our 9.5-hour flight to Beijing. A welcome drink was offered, so I opted for an orange juice in this paper Air China cup. I was having so much fun with the in-flight map, like this was my favourite part about the entire flight, aside from the food. I ordered the beef meal, and to be fair, the presentation was lovely, 7 out of 10. We get given these paper cutlery, we get given a hand sanitizing wipe, which is really cool, it's majestic. We also get given a cold bun and butter. We also get given a cup, a couscous salad, and this chocolate dessert. This is how the meal looked like. It looked pretty normal, better than the Ryanair lasagna for sure, but I remember that this rice was really sticky. Apparently it is like this in China. The meat and vegetables were really good, really well prepared. Safe to say it did fill me up. Bread and butter time. Yeah, please excuse me for that abomination, but it tasted really well, just like your normal bread and butter. After that, I chomped down this couscous with shrimp, and it was really, really good. And not to forget about this chocolate treat. Oh my god, it was really good, but it smeared everywhere. But other than that, it was really tasty. Quick toilet tour before I go to sleep on the plane. I'm in one of the rear toilets on the 777. It is much more spacious than the ones on narrow bodies, but there's another more spacious toilet that I didn't film. Here, as you can see, I was ready to brush my teeth. The soap moves, and I realized at the bottom there's a screw, which is like, I don't know, next time when I fly Ryanair, I'll see if I can unscrew the soap after not being able to unscrew it. Got hand lotion, body lotion, a small pole for midgets to pole dance on, a little bin which works, and the tap that didn't work on camera, but I had to somehow make it work. But it did work, don't worry, trust me. After waking up, I was greeted with a lovely breakfast, and it was, as always, really fulfilling. Yeah, please ignore this. Wooden cutlery was given, this majestic hand sanitizer, a yogurt, this lovely cake, strawberry jam, butter, croissant, and a hot meal. It consisted of a really weirdly textured omelette, some chicken balls which are more inflated than chicken, and also this chicken sausage. Overall, my service on Air China, seat-wise, food-wise, and entertainment-wise, was really good. And after gobbling down my food, I ate my cheesecake with strawberry filling or whatever, and then we finally began our descent into Beijing. After landing in Beijing, we taxied for a really long time around the airport until we got to our stand. I even got the chance to see the Queen of the Skies, the 747-800. Disembarking, I will use the front door. There's even a glimpse of first class too. Overall, it was a really good flight. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you the price of it as I was booked through a third party. So this will be a mystery, but you can always look on the internet to find out the price. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time when I'll fly another Chinese airline.